Good morning. Welcome to day 51. You can hear birds this morning. You can hear the water flowing in the distance. What a beautiful morning. It's awesome being in my tent. Slept with these things open to help with airflow. It was really warm last night. Everything's wet, and today is a very special day. It's Jim's birthday. Happy birthday, my beautiful man. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you. Gratitude in my heart, in my head, and in my heart. Beautiful streamed across this morning. Last night we listened to this all night. It was beautiful. I think this is actually why we probably had so much condensation in our tents this morning. I'm sure it had to do with all the water around us, and the humidity is pretty high too, so I think it's probably a combination. Can't blame the tent people for this one. I also have my flaps, two of my flaps open, so should have been adequate airflow. Wow, it's pretty damn hazy out there today. I can tell it was humid, but that explains the thunderstorms that are coming this way. It's one of the reasons I wanted to get off the trail and stay at Woods Hole, because it's going to be rainy and thunderstorms, I think, tonight and tomorrow, maybe even Friday also. But we're going to stay there for a couple nights, and that'll give us a slack packing option to take some of the pressure off Chief's leg with the shin splints, and will also give us a way to, after hiking in the rain all day, just get a warm shower and dry off and sleep comfortably. So, it's going to be enough suck that I have to embrace. I don't need to make it harder on myself. If there's a way to alleviate some of that and make this more enjoyable, then why not? Tell me, why not? Anyway, that's the plan. Very dewy morning. Everything is wet. Like everything on the trail. It almost looks as if it rained, but it didn't. It's just all dew and moisture in the air. Oh, butterfly. I've seen so many butterflies. I can't believe it. It's pretty awesome. Oops. I won't even try and chase it. It'll make you sick. The camera bouncing everywhere. I am so pissed right now. I can't even tell you how pissed I am right now. I'm 2.25 miles from the shelter, and I realized I left my freaking Garmin at the shelter. I left it outside. I took it off my pack, and put it outside my tent last night so that I could text Jim. And then this morning, I put it back out there so I could text him this morning and wish him a happy birthday. Well, I never put it back on my backpack. And a ways back, he said, it doesn't look like your GPS is working. I blew it off because sometimes it gets goofy and it takes a minute to calibrate. One day it said I was off trail and I wasn't. So, whatever. So, this 2 miles was uphill. So now I'm going downhill. 2 miles, 2.25 miles back to the shelter. And then I got to come back up. Chief had a great idea. Once again, Chief, I said it. Stash my pack and go without the pack so I can move a lot faster. So that's what I'm doing. He asked if I wanted him to wait or whatever. I said, absolutely not. I said, you keep going, get to Woods Hole, get relaxing. I said, I just wanted to let you know so you weren't concerned about me. So, note to self. When you take that bad boy off, make sure you get it back on there as soon as you can. My only potential luck is maybe it made some sort of a beeping sound and one of the other hikers there heard it and grabbed it, and maybe I don't have to go all the way back. Maybe. But that's a long shot. So I am planning to just go the 2 miles back, 2.25, and then the 2.25 back to where my pack is stashed, and then on to Woods Hole. At least it's a short day. I just ran the 2.25 miles back to the shelter. The GPS better be right where I left it. Or I don't know what I'm gonna do to myself. Right where I left it. Dumbass. Now, 2.25 miles. That's just, I dropped my phone. I didn't fall that time. Now, 2.25 miles back up to my pack. And then 6 more miles to Woods Hole. So I just gave myself an extra 4-mile hike today. Yay. Because I was stupid. People, don't make that mistake. Don't make the same mistake I made. Ugh. And early riser, I know what you're thinking right now. Accountability rock. And you know what? I'm usually really good about that. I put all my stuff in one spot all the time when I'm packing up. But this was in a different spot because I stuck it outside my tent this morning when I was in my tent. And I never moved it again. I should have remembered to put it at my accountability rock. For those who don't know what an accountability rock is, Early Riser taught us this. You put everything on a stump or a log or a rock or something in your little area where you're tenting or camping or whatever. You put everything in that one spot. That way you don't ever forget anything like I did. You call it the accountability stump, rock, tree, whatever. Call it whatever you want. But you put your poles there, your tent stakes, your pack, any little loose items, your headlamp, whatever it is. You put it all in that one spot and you won't forget anything. And I know that, and I'm always good about it. I never take this off of my pack unless I'm charging it. Or if we're at a shelter and I'm trying to get in touch with my husband and I want to get it out from under the roof to make sure it has a clear view to the satellite. So those are the only times it comes off my pack. Learn from me. Don't make the same mistakes that I do. As I'm hiking these 2 miles back up, I'm thinking about all the things I'm grateful for. Seriously, this couldn't have happened on a better day. It's a beautiful morning. The weather's great. If it was pouring rain, imagine how miserable that would be. It was only 2.25 miles instead of 5 or more. It was all downhill going back to the shelter. So I ditched my pack and I got to go for an awesome trail run. I only rolled my ankle once and it's fine. I got back there and it was there. And yeah, there's a lot of things that could have been a hell of a lot worse with this situation. It could have been a really brutal 2 miles that I had to go back. It could have been a really brutal 5 or more. I mean, so I could have gone into a negative spin on this and let it ruin my day if I'd wanted to, but I won't, because I don't want to do that to myself. Who does that hurt? It only hurts me. Getting negative only hurts me. Being pissed off only upsets me. You know, it's like, what do I want the quality of my day to be like? I want it to be good. I want it to be great. That starts with me. You know, even if somebody's being a total jerk to me, which nobody is, but I'm just saying, even if somebody were, it's my choice how to handle that and make it a good day, despite that person. You know, keep the toxicity away from you and think positive, because there's always something positive in every situation. I don't care what it is. Maybe you can't see it that very minute, but eventually you can, because it could be worse. Anyway, as you can see, I'm going back up to pick up my pack that I stashed in the woods and onto Woods Hole, where I can rest and relax and enjoy the rest of my day. Doesn't this kind of remind you of To Kill a Mockingbird? Where the kids would put stuff and Boo Radley would put stuff in the tree. I've decided to reward myself. That was spectacular. So maybe that gift wouldn't have been possible if I had come through here earlier. Look at this. This is Wilbur Valley. Incredible, huh? Very hazy. Ugh. That bird was incredible. If anybody knows what that was, please drop it in the comments. I've never heard a bird with so many different sounds. That's beautiful. Kind of kicking myself in the ass a little bit for not filling up with water this morning when I passed it. I should have. I gotta just make sure I'm doing that, because after the whole thing with running back and getting my Garmin and stashing my pack, because I didn't have a hell of a lot of water, all that physical exertion just took a lot out of me, because it's still pretty humid out and I'm warm. I mean, I sleep cold, but I think during the day I tend to run warm. So I will say that I'm really bummed I don't have any water and I still have a couple miles to go. Not a big deal, it's just not good. I didn't have my pack with me, so when I went back by the water, it didn't do me any good, because I had my water filter and everything in my pack. So anyway, there's definitely some stretches in Virginia for people coming up behind me, where there's no water for quite a while, and then there's stretches where there's constant water. So again, just pay attention, be careful, make sure you're planning your water accordingly. I might have been fine if I hadn't had that extra 4 miles that I had to tack on to today. Probably would have been fine just to get to Woods Hole with what I had. But turns out that I'm definitely pretty thirsty. And as you can see, there's no water. It's just these scraggly woods. Going down. Oh my gosh, today's literally been a roller coaster. It's been up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Because that's every day. I am just so thirsty. I'll tell you what I just had. I forgot I had them in my pocket. With those Cliff blocks. Those are amazing. I just ate 3 of them, because I'm hoping that they will quench my thirst a little bit until I can get to the hostel and really quench my thirst. Oh my God, I'll tell you, I'm dreaming about sweet tea. I really hope they have sweet tea there. Chief's already there, so hopefully he is getting settled, getting himself in a nice rocking chair on their porch and some ice on his shin. And I don't know if they have lunch there. I'm guessing they probably have some sort of food. But it's not like I don't have any food in my bag. Beautiful. Headed to Woods Hole Hostel. This is, I believe, the oldest hostel in the AT. And I think the original building was built in the 1800s. There's quite a bit of history here. And apparently, if you ask a lot of people, and if you read the book Platinum Blazing, I think it's called, on the AT, which was written before COVID, so keep that in mind if you do reference that book for anything. Some of those businesses are no longer existing. But apparently, this is the #1 hostel, according to them, on the AT. I've also heard from other people that this is something not to be missed. Cup of tea, I missed her by a day. She literally left here today and we're getting here today. She told me, make sure you sit on the front porch in the rocking chairs and you'll be very happy here. So I'm very excited to have the afternoon to relax, and then tomorrow we'll slack pack, and I'm psyched, ready for a break. Still walking. I think it's like a half a mile. Oh, let's see what look like buildings. Yay. Yes. This is it. Oh, baby. Somebody's very cute. Hello, puppy. Hello. Hello. My knee must smell very good. That's going to happen right now. So this is Neville, and we are at Woods Hole, and this place is awesome. I'm gonna.
It's a really special place.
It is. You can feel it. You can smell it. It's incredible. Look at this.
The most
It's beautiful.
important thing is you can feel it. That's like, we're all like, okay, yeah.
Look at that door. That door is amazing. That is so cool. Look at this space out here. So I'm having a block of cheese and bread
So I'm gonna
for lunch.
on the false advertisement because I have.
This is my spot. I get my little jar of water. I had some bread and cheese for lunch, which was wonderful. Very excited about my little tent space here. I'm totally down with the glamping. This is the view from my tent. Pretty spectacular. Bird song. This is amazing. And this is my little, I have a little canopy here, which is awesome. So if it's raining, I can still sit outside. And this is the inside. Isn't it gorgeous? It's perfect. It's perfect for me. It's exactly what I need. I'm so happy about this. A little space heater if I need it. I got another window I can open here, which I'm going to. This is amazing. I can't wait to take a shower, which I'm about to do. I'm just gonna open this up. Oh, wow. Airflow, crazy, awesome airflow. Perfect. This is the shower. I'm stoked. Look at that space. This little changing area. That's my Lona clothes on my towel. A mirror. This is awesome. Doing some work in here. There's the washer and dryer. And there's a bathroom right there. And also another little toilet bathroom. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I love this stained glass.
What do you want to do? You want to play? You want to play?
He says, I don't know, that
Puppy,
Muggsy character is
you
a
wanna
wild
play?
man.
You do. Oh, what are you doing,
He
Muggsy?
just slimed you.
That's all right. Yeah. Okay. So I had a wonderful yoga session this afternoon with Neville here at Woods Hole Hostel. And we had it right over there on the lawn. And it was very nice. It was very wonderful. We've got great weather today. We're resting. Just went over the timeline for the next couple weeks, and not sure about tomorrow. I might have to be doing my own thing for a little bit, so we'll see. We're gonna play things by ear with Chief's shin splints, but it's a really beautiful place to stay. I highly recommend it. I'm really excited about dinner tonight. Nice home cooked food, and then breakfast in the morning, and then I'm gonna slack pack. Maybe Chief will come with me. We're not sure yet. Or I might slack pack solo. And we'll see how things go from there. Hope everyone's having a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Woo! Chow time!
Yeah. We're gonna circle up in the yard.
Looks like the full moon's coming out. Before we had dinner tonight, we all stood in a circle. And we were quiet for 5 seconds. And then Neville said, after the 5 seconds, somebody can start by introducing themselves, saying where they're from, and what they're grateful for. So everyone went around the circle and did that. And it was really quite special. And then we had a hearty meal. And sat on the porch after dinner.